Okay, round 8. So, let's see what he was doing. Let's see what shenanigans Android77's been up to since the last turn. Alright, moving his Eclipse out of my range, bringing a mecha out from this island where he's not going to be very useful. Mostly going to not make a whole bunch of significant changes. Having this backline here, for me to have control of this backline here is going to cause him a significant number of problems. It's going to really undermine his position, although I will say this. Look at this is a really good placement on this Eclipse, because it puts him in a position where at any time, if even though he's no longer got immediate control of these squares because I pushed him back with my battery, he's got the ability to move up to this square from here and immediately take back control of any part of the center that he wanted. So I got to give him kudos on that. Now, I know I said I was going to build a destroyer, but what I think I'm going to do instead is get a rocket on this base here. This rocket's going to give me really great range into his territory. I'll have range starting here and moving up this line all the way up in this direction. That is a huge chunk of the left center. Unfortunately, I won't have range on this mountain, although I can always move them up to this square here and get an even better line up in this direction like this. So I think a rocket here is a better investment. Plus 650, I take it away from the 800. The next turn after this rocket, I can immediately buy a new round of batteries. And I think that's exactly what I need to win this match. So let's get the battery on this square. Do I get any increased visibility? I want so bad to see what's going on in this base that I'm almost willing to sacrifice a Marine just to be able to see if he's got the walker or not, because I don't see what's on this base yet. I don't know if it would be worth it or not. I'm not going to move the rocket just yet. I want to keep it safe and tucked away because this back line is still vulnerable to this guy moving up in this position, or this guy moving up in this position, and suddenly they have a free shot at my battery. So I still can't come up on this line. He's got me covered. Definitely going to move my other battery up to this square, so now I have complete dominance on this back line here the entire way, especially with this battery in position here as well. So I know it's kind of unorthodox, but I don't have any other better places to put this Marine, and I really need to see what's going on in that back base. So, oh, and there's the walker. That's exactly why I needed to put the Marine in that position. So the walker is in fact there. And he's got range from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got pretty good coverage of this line. And if he brings him up to this position here, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Fortunately, I still have this copter, and he can't reach this mountain quite yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Marine back in this spot, bring my helicopter into this safe pad. So now, when he tries to advance up to this square, I have an ability, if he wants to move up to this square here, my copter can come down and get a bite of him before he gets a chance to shoot me. So I think that covers it pretty well. I'm going to keep my rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he'll be able to cover that spot if he moves to this position. I'm going to keep my rocket where it is, protecting this back line. He's got a pretty good... Actually, I'd like to move him to this square so that he can work in tandem with this rocket here, and they can shoot everything. Anything on this line gets shot twice by batteries if it tries to make an approach. I like that a lot better. I'm going to leave the engineer where he is. I won't have enough for the rockets next turn. Okay. Still, maybe I can get another helicopter or save up for the next destroyer. We'll see. So that's my turn. And I'll pass it back to Android77 and let him do his thing.